Avengers!
The Avengers are on a crash course towards one of the biggest cinematic events since the last time the Avengers appeared together. Secret Wars will have the multiverse colliding and reshaped into a hellish world ruled over by Doctor Doom. However, where does the MCU go from there? Join ScreenRant as we look at one big Marvel story arc that the MCU can adapt next.
So I heard Secret Wars is finally going to introduce... You get reception down here?
The X-Men are very slowly being introduced to the MCU, with drip feeds in the form of alternate universes, Professor X, Beast, and even so many different Wolverines. However, we have yet to see the full team assembled in the MCU with a definitive version. However, just as the Avengers are now on a crash course with Doctor Doom, they are also headed towards a possible showdown with the X-Men. This is where the franchise should go after Secret Wars. Avengers vs. X-Men was a crossover event from 2012. In that run, the Avengers were told that the Phoenix Force was once again returning to Earth.
See you on the ground.
The X-Men and Hope agree that she is prepared to take the entity into herself. However, the Avengers have other ideas. They want to stop Hope, and this leads to the first conflict. However, things take a sharp turn when the Phoenix instead inhabits the core X-Men, including Cyclops. Dubbed the Phoenix Five, they then attempt to use their powers to build a utopia for mutants. Long story short, it doesn't go well, and the X-Men and Avengers end up at war against each other, with amazing moments like Spider-Man's desperate last stand against a Phoenix-powered Colossus. This event is filled with great character moments and great set pieces.
How much for the arm?
Not for sale.
It also puts the Avengers up against someone who the audience won't see as an outright bad guy. While Thanos, Kang, and now Doctor Doom are well-known Marvel villains, the same is not true for people like Cyclops, Colossus, or even Emma Frost. This is a great way to keep the stakes up after the multiverse exploding event of Secret Wars. While the X-Men end up mostly the aggressors in the comic, their reasons and motivations are well-intentioned. Mutant kind has been persecuted for decades, with countless deaths. By the time of AVX, their numbers had dwindled thanks to events like House of M, the Inhuman Virus, and even the Sentinel program. This arc would also be a great way to put the X-Men themselves front and center during the next few phases. The various films could build them up so audiences like and admire the team, only for them to be pitted against another iconic MCU team. Who would you root for in the MCU's Avengers vs. X-Men? Thanks for watching ScreenRant, and stay tuned for more MCU news.